Good afternoon. It is a bit bright and hot up here from the last sessions. My name is Adam Fingersh. I'm the Senior Vice President of Experian's Business Information Services. And with me today is Marianne Strout, a Senior Marketing Manager in our team. And today, we want to talk about a new innovation that we've put together for the small business community. I think we'd all agree that small businesses have had their fair share of challenges over the past several years, whether it's attracting profitable customers, whether it's managing their portfolios, or whether it's competing against their larger business competitors. Well, we've heard those small business challenges, and we are proud today to introduce here at Finovate the latest innovation from Experian, Business IQ Express. Business IQ Express is a service that allows small business users to manage their commercial relationships through three key areas of focus: the evaluation features that allow them to evaluate those relationships, the monitoring features that allow them to keep an eye on what's happening in their portfolio, and the collections tools that help them collect on unpaid debts. The process begins with a search of Experian's commercial database that has information on 99.9% of all businesses in the U.S. Here, Marianne has entered search criteria on AB9 construction, and the system responds with the businesses that match her search criteria. We'll go ahead and evaluate AB9 construction. We worked with a number of small business advisory councils that gave us feedback on what specifically they were looking for to help them evaluate their commercial relationships. And this product incorporates many of those learnings through that process. At the top of the Evaluate report, you can see that we provide information about the business's location, what way you can contact them, phone numbers, and so forth, as well as the ability to enter notes to track your relationship with this business. Further down the report, we include some ratings, including a risk rating that's based on Experian's commercial credit risk score. We've simplified it, though, to a high, medium, and low risk rating to make it more accessible for the small business user. We also provide the opportunity for that user to enter their experiences with this business, kind of a crowdsourcing feature, if you will. They enter their star ratings and their community ratings that are aggregated together and provided out for future use by other users on the system. As you scroll down the Evaluate report, there's, of course, information on the credit background of the business, on the legal background of the business, and most notably, a recommended credit limit to help the small business understand what type of credit exposure, what type of limits they should apply to their prospects and customers. Further down the report, we provide information about the business, its relative size, its industry that it's in, as well as information on the key principles for that business. Now, oftentimes when you're evaluating a business, you may need information on the business principal or business owner, and we make that information available too in a very interesting way. We allow the user of the application to contact the consumer through our services to ask the business owner for their permission to view their consumer credit report, should they need that information during their evaluation. Now, once a business has been evaluated and you determine whether you want to do business with that organization, that company becomes part of your portfolio. And all of the businesses in your portfolio are proactively monitored for changes on Experian's commercial databases, as well as changes that occur within the platform. Now, these changes or these alerts can be both positive and negative. A positive change could be that a risk score has gotten better. It's now low risk, and you'd want to reach out to that business to maybe engage in more business with them. On the other side of the coin, as Marianne is showing, there may be a negative change. In this case, a score change has gone from medium risk to high risk. The details explain what's happened on that alert, what it means, and what to do next. Now, let's assume that AB9 Construction has an outstanding invoice that's unpaid and delinquent against your business. You can leverage Experian Business IQ Express's collections product suite to find alternate contact information and locations for the business so that you ensure that you're contacting them at the right location. And you can leverage our collections letter development template that allows you to create customizable, professional-looking collections letters that you can print and mail out to your delinquent clients. When you do print and mail those letters, the system tracks that activity just as the other activities in the system. And you can see here in the middle panel, it'll show those activities so when you come back in the future, you know what you've done in the past. And if all else fails and you're not able to collect on these outstanding debts, we provide access to commercial collections agencies that can help collect on your behalf. As I indicated before, when a business has been evaluated, it becomes part of your portfolio. And there's two key ways that we make access to that portfolio available. The first is what we call the business card carousel, if you will. Each business within your portfolio has a business card with the 4 key most pertinent data elements on that card: the risk rating, the community rating, the alerts that have come in, as well as any decisions that have been made. But let's say you want to look at this information in a tabled format so that you can search for specific attributes or sort the data. We provide that as well through this My Companies feature that allows you to look at all that information in a tabled format if that's an easier mechanism. On this page, we also provide information at the top level about your portfolio, the health, how many businesses are in your portfolio, what businesses have been approved, declined, and so forth, and then a chart that shows the overall risk ratings for your portfolio. The most interesting feature on this page is the Coach's Corner section. Coach's Corner provides alerts, notifications, guidance, and advice on what to do next based specifically on the activity within your portfolio and the businesses that are in your portfolio and their activities on our database. Business IQ Express helps small businesses manage their commercial relationships. It helps them seize opportunities and avoid potential losses. Now, this can make a big difference for small businesses, probably bigger than large businesses, because avoiding losses can mean the difference between being open tomorrow or having to close your doors. Now, small businesses can succeed against their large business competitors and can keep their cash flowing. To find out more about Business IQ Express, please visit www.businessiqexpress.com or visit us in the lobby. Thank you.